Ever wondered why those pesky love handles just won't budge despite your best efforts? You're not alone. Love handles, those stubborn deposits of fat right above our hips, can be quite the adversary. They're notorious for being one of the first places we accumulate fat. And ironically, one of the last places to let it go. And let's not get started on those crash diets. While they might seem like a quick fix, they often lead to a vicious cycle of losing and regaining weight, making the love handle problem even worse. But don't lose heart just yet. We're here to share 11 simple, practical steps you can start implementing today. These will help you reduce those love handles in a natural, sustainable way, without feeling like you're starving yourself. Sounds good? Stay tuned as we dive into the first tip: prioritizing foods with a high thermic effect. So, what's this thing called the thermic effect? And how can it help in your battle against love handles? Well, the thermic effect of food is essentially the energy your body needs to break down, digest, and process the nutrients from the food you eat. In simple terms, some foods burn more calories during digestion than others. For instance, carbohydrates and fats require about 5 to 15% of the calories you consume to be digested. However, protein demands a whopping 20 to 35% of the calories for digestion. So, by incorporating more protein into your diet, you're not only satisfying your hunger, but also burning more calories. What's more, whole and natural foods tend to have a higher thermic effect than their processed counterparts. Vegetables, for example, almost burn as many calories during digestion as they provide. By eating foods with a high thermic effect, you're already one step closer to reducing those love handles. But there's more to it. Let's move on to tip number 2. Our second tip might be a tough one to swallow, but it's to reduce your sugar intake. Not only does sugar pack a high-calorie punch for the little volume it fills in your stomach, but its consumption is directly linked to central obesity. This means more fat storage specifically around your stomach and love handle area. Furthermore, a high-sugar diet increases circulating insulin levels while decreasing insulin sensitivity. This sneaky double whammy causes your body to store more fat and makes it much harder to burn previously stored fat. But the sugar saga doesn't end there. Eating too much sugar regularly stimulates your brain in a way that causes you to crave more sugar. It also desensitizes your palate, meaning naturally sweet-tasting fruits simply don't compare to the stimulation you get from all that added sugar. Reducing sugar might not be easy, but it's a crucial step towards losing those love handles. Now let's move on to the rest of the tips. Before we wrap up, let's summarize the main points we've discussed today. Our battle with love handles is one that many of us know all too well. These pesky pockets of fat are stubborn and often the last to go. But remember, crash diets are not the answer. They often lead to a vicious cycle of losing and regaining weight, which only exacerbates the problem. Instead, we've discussed several strategies that can help you reduce love handles naturally and sustainably. First up was the idea of prioritizing foods with a high thermic effect. These are foods that your body has to work harder to break down, digest, and assimilate, thereby burning more calories in the process. Proteins, whole foods, and vegetables are excellent examples of foods with a high thermic effect. Not only do they make your body work harder, but they also provide fewer net calories compared to other macronutrients. Next, we dove into the sugar story. Sugar is highly calorie-dense, and its consumption is linked to central obesity, which essentially means storing more fat around your stomach and love handle area. Additionally, a diet rich in sugar increases your insulin levels while decreasing insulin sensitivity, making it harder for your body to burn previously stored fat. It also stimulates your brain to crave more sugar and desensitizes your palate, making healthy, naturally sweet foods less enjoyable. So it's clear that reducing sugar intake is crucial in our quest to lose those love handles. These, my friends, are just 3 of the 11 strategies we're going to cover. So stay tuned for more videos, where we'll delve into the remaining 8 tips that will help you on your journey to a healthier, love handle-free life. Remember, reducing love handles is not an overnight process, but by incorporating these tips into your lifestyle, you're setting yourself up for success. Stay tuned for the next part of this series, where we'll continue to explore more ways to naturally reduce your love handles.